Sure, we received a call of a structure fire at 3:30 this morning. Fire department responded along with the police department. At that time, we were advised that a young lady fled the home and went to a neighbor's house stating that her family's home was on fire. The neighbors assisted in taking care of that girl. When the police department came across the street, there was a 5-year-old boy that was on top of the secondary roof, the roof that covers the doorway there, obviously in need of assistance. The police officers tried to enter the residence, but due to the intense flames and heat, they were not able to get in there. The fire department had arrived on scene, and with their assistance, they were able to remove 3 more people from the house.
Why do you think this fire is of a suspicious nature?
Because of certain burn patterns that we found in the house.
Indicate accelerant might have been used, Commander?
At this time, I don't know. I do want to mention that I also have Lou Cardigan from the State Fire Marshal's office and Chief Glenn Erickson from the Arlington Heights Fire Department with me. There are some injuries. We're not sure if they're consistent with him maybe stumbling and falling as a result of the fire and trying to escape the house. That person is currently at the Loyola Medical Center burn unit. He is on life support, but they're taking life-saving measures on him.
Nothing on either the mother or the 11-year-old indicates any trauma?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, it was a very intense fire. It took about 20 minutes to get it totally under control.
Now, did it appear obvious that there was an origin that was suspicious?
Again, the patterns that we observed inside led us to believe that it may not be an accidental nature. So,
Where were the victims found?
The Mr. Finnerty was found on the first level.
Right, he was on the first level in the northwest corner of the residence.
Okay. And the other two victims were found inside the house near the stairwell.
On a stairwell?
Downstairs, Chief?
I think it was on the 2nd floor.
Mrs. Finnerty was located in a bedroom on the 2nd floor, and the younger child was also found on the 2nd floor and removed from a bedroom.
The 11-year-old?
Yes, I believe he's 11 years old.
And he was found in his bedroom?
Yes.
The same bedroom or a separate?
Separate bedroom.
What's happening in that tent back there?
I'll turn that back over to Commander.
They're removing one of the deceased right now to the medical examiner's office.
How are the other 2 children? Where are they and how are they?
Obviously, they're extremely traumatized by the whole situation. We do have counselors working with them as well as other family members. Their schools have been notified. So there are several crisis teams working with the 2 surviving children.
May I ask you this? Were they in their beds like the smoke overcame them, or did it look like they had tried to escape?
You know, I was not here. From what I was told by the responding officers and the fire personnel, I believe that the young child that was found deceased was in his bed. They removed him from his bed, and Mrs. Finnerty was removed from her bedroom. Whether she was on the bed or the floor, that I'm not aware of.
In talking with the child that was able to go out to the neighbor's house, did she give you any indication of what might have happened right before the fire?
The young lady said that she woke up to get a drink of water, went back to bed, she heard a pop, and that's when her brother also got up at the same time, and they heard a popping noise, smelled the smoke, and it was actually the 6-year-old's idea to get out the window. So they got out and started screaming for everybody to get out, but they were the only 2 that made it out at this time.
And then, because you said they got out the window, so did she jump from?
Yeah, actually she came out. If you can see behind me, there's a short landing. They both went on that landing. The 12-year-old daughter did jump from that landing onto the ground and ran to a neighbor's house, while the 6-year-old remained up there waiting for the police to assist in getting down. Right now it's a suspicious fire, deemed possible arson.
The Finnertys, they have a daughter who is a 6th grader at the South Middle School, and they have a younger sibling that's, I believe, in kindergarten at Westgate Elementary. And Garrett is in the 5th grade at Westgate, ready to graduate to go to middle school with all the kids. So it's such a loss for them.
What's weighing on your heart so much? Obviously, you're very emotional. You know, what's really tugging at your heart about this?
Well, I knew Trish, and she was a wonderful mother, and my heart goes out to the 5th grade students at Westgate School. which all loved Garrett, and it's such a loss for them, and just such a special time as they're finishing their last week of school and have a 5th grade dinner coming up and a graduation and some pretty special times this week, and I just want them to all go forward and have that Garrett in their minds. And my heart goes out to the children.
Well, we came out this morning, yeah, and a lot of neighbors were up the street.
And when?
So I came out, and really we didn't know anything. We just went back in our houses, because other than we saw ambulances leave, but we heard all the yelling and hollering of the firemen. And just smoke coming out, and they were running back and forth and smashing out the windows.
Can you talk a little bit about Trish? It sounds like you knew her probably best of anybody.
Yeah, she was a very friendly person.
As everyone was kind of standing around, what was the mood? Were people just crying, or were they just stunned, or were they?
Well, I
was
think
it everything?
Stunned.
Yeah,
stunned would be the word. Yeah.
He got up and he's like, "No, I see, that direction. There's multiple helicopters over there." Like, oh, and I'm clicking the channels, checking the news, and it was like so shocking. Like, yeah, it's Park and Evergreen. They're set. It's just so shocking. I feel so bad. Oh, how bad, how sad.